Hi, my love. How are you?
I'm well, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you. So I've got a really fun recipe for you today.
I love fun recipes.
So it's my bang bang chicken.
Oh, so it's fun to say.
Yeah, it's fun to say and it's fun to do as well because you get to bash out your emotions on the chicken.
Oh,
So really simple. We're going to poach the chicken first.
Okay.
So I've got a brown onion, which I'm just going to quarter basically. Get rid of that little skin layer.
that's quite a handy tip for people de-skinning at home.
Yeah, it's just,
that came away so easily.
It makes it so much easier.
Cut it
You just
first.
cut it first. Especially if you're not dicing, it just makes it so simple. And that's gonna go straight into our pot. Bang, 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 bang. I've got some young ginger. Look how beautiful that is.
That is beautiful young ginger.
And look, we don't have to even get rid of the skin on this because it's so young, it's so thin. So that can go into our little poaching pot here. Then some spring onion, just the white part. We're gonna reserve the green part for the actual sauce.
Ah,
So that goes into our little pot. We wait for that to come to the boil. We drop in our chicken breast and then we just cover it on a simmer for about 12 to 15 minutes. Could you please do me a favor and chop up the cucumber?
cucumber?
So I want juliennes, but I kind of want it on the angle so that you get longer little strips. And if
Okay.
you can get rid of kind of every second piece of skin, that would be amazing.
Okay, so we want a hint of the green in there.
Yeah, definitely. And while you're doing that, I'll get onto the spring onion. So the spring onion kind of forms part of the sauce, so you just want to thinly slice it. So we're going to reserve some of these spring onions just to garnish a bit later. But this basically goes into our jug. I've got some light soy here. Some dark vinegar.
Oh, that already smells so good.
Oh, it's the vinegar, the touch of vinegar really helps. We've got a little bit of sugar, some sesame oil, which
Oh,
is
so fragrant.
the nuttiness that you kind of want from this dish. So there's actually a lot of sesame oil in this. It's kind of equal parts to the soy, which is kind of like not usual in a lot of recipes. Just
Yeah, I
because
think people are scared of overusing it.
Yeah, because it's strong, but it's like delicious. It's toasty, it's nutty.
Absolutely.
We've got some chili oil here. You can definitely make your own, but today I'm using it out of the jar. We've got some toasted sesame seeds that goes straight in. We're gonna reserve about a tablespoon for the garnish again.
Oh, that dressing is smelling so good. I can see why you need the cooling of the cucumber in terms of the heat and the toastiness and the richness in there.
Beautiful. All right, I'm gonna need to bash these peppercorns.
Oh, I love Szechuan peppers.
Oh, it's beautiful. It's got that really nice little hum of heat.
Absolutely.
That numbing effect.
Numbing.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. So we don't want like a fine crush. We just want to break it enough for that kind of heat and that numbingness to kind of come through. Beautiful. That's
So
going
excited.
into our dressing. So it's been about 13 minutes now. I'm going to check on my chicken to see how it's going. Oh, that smells beautiful.
The broth has actually got quite a lot of aroma just from
Yeah.
those extra 3 ingredients.
All right, so to
Ooh.
check to see if this is ready,
Yes.
what I usually do is I give it a little poke, just straight in the thickest part, and if the water runs clear, which it does,
Excellent.
then it's ready.
That's such a great tip at home. So you don't need a meat thermometer.
No.
You don't need to do a touch test. Foolproof.
Yeah, definitely. Could I please have the ice bath? I'm just going to cool the chicken down now so it stops cooking so it doesn't overcook. Straight into an ice bath just for about 30 seconds, just to bring that temperature down, and then we can get shredding. But before that, would you be able to start with the presentation? So I just want a
hope I get it right.
a thin layer of the cucumber, just kind of creeping up the sides a bit as a kind of little bed for our chicken and our beautiful sauce. All right, that's looking beautiful. Thank you so much.
A little bit of pressure, but hopefully.
No, all good, all good.
All right.
So the chicken's definitely cooled down now. It's really cool to the touch. This is usually served as a cold dish as well,
me get that away
which
from you.
is quite beautiful. You don't really get that a lot with shredded chicken. Like it's beautiful like this. So I'll just give you that piece and this piece. So basically what we're going to be doing is we're going to be shredding them just semi-thin. It's all good because if you pass me one of those rolling pins,
Rolling pin.
the fun bit, we're going to bash these out. So this is why it's called Bang Bang Chicken. All right, that's looking really good. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna quickly lay this all over the beautiful cucumber. So it's just a thin layer on top of the cucumber just to soak up all those beautiful flavors from the sauce.
And so few ingredients and so much flavor.
So much flavor.
So really the most time was just waiting for the stock.
Yes.
Which you could almost do that in advance if you're serving it cold.
You can definitely do it in advance. So that's all of the chicken on top. I'm just gonna finish the sauce now. So what I want is basically about a quarter cup of this beautiful stock into there. Give it a quick mix and a taste.
Oh, and the fragrance from the black vinegar.
It needs a little bit of salt, so could I just have a tiny bit, please? I'll grab it.
Too much?
Spoon.
More?
No, we're good. Thank you. Well, you just want to spoon this straight over the top. Can you see all the beautiful ingredients?
Yum,
and look at how
yum.
it colours the chicken. We're going to use probably the majority of this. You kind of want it to be quite drenched in the sauce. I'm just going to quickly top it, thank you. Top it with some more sesame seeds, some of the spring onion.
Wow.
And basically, that there is my Szechuan bang bang chicken.